mythical blue sky, so clear from my view. I'm standing still, the world still moves. I'm counting sheep to try to fall asleep, wondering why I'm the only one.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm filming a 3 looks 1 palette with the ColourPop Blue Moon palette. I had several of you guys message me and say, oh, would you please get that and do some looks with it? So I decided to get it, go out of my comfort zone and do some bright blue looks with this palette. If you would like to see how to do this bright blue makeup look that I have on and 2 others, then just keep on watching and I'm gonna go ahead and get into the tutorials. I'm just starting out with my eyeshadow primer and just priming my eyelids. This is just going to ensure that, you know, my eyeshadow is going to stay put all day, and it's also going to keep it from creasing. First, I'm just going to be using this shade called Moonlight and the Morphe M518, and I'm just going to blend that shade in my crease and also in my outer V. This shade, you do have to kind of build it up a little bit, so I did go in a couple of times to get it to the intensity that I wanted. For the last half of my eyelid, I'm just going to be using this shade called Mad About You, and I'm applying that with my Wet n Wild small concealer brush. I just absolutely love this brush for applying shadow like to my lid, like using it as a shader brush. I just like it because it's really precise. And then I'm going to use this shade Clued In, which is a matte. It's kind of the same shade as Mad About You, but it's a matte. And I'm just blending that in my outer V with my Sigma E25 blending brush. And I'm having some sparkling water, so if you hear any noises, that's what's going on. Some fizzing noises. Then for the front half of my lid, I'm going in with Tadpole, and I'm just flipping that Wet n Wild concealer brush over to the opposite side. I like to do this sometimes with eyeshadow looks because you can kind of go back and forth and blend where they meet up. But those 2 shades blended really well together. So yeah, I really love this combination. I just think it looks really pretty. See, like there, I'm kind of blending the 2 shades together. And then I'm going back with a little bit more of Moonlight and just blending around the edges. Now, if you don't have this highlight, you could totally use Lumi in this palette to do your inner corner highlight, or you could totally skip that. But I just really liked the way that that highlight paired with this makeup look, and it's also the highlight that I used on my face. And then I'm using a little bit more of Clued In and just smudging that on the lower lash line. For my waterline, I'm just using this NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in the color, what color was that? Golden Sunrise? No. I can't even remember what the name of that liner was. Sunrise Blue. I don't know why. It's just such a weird name for it to be called Sunrise Blue. And then I'm just going in with my mascara to finish off this look. For the second look, I'm using the shade Starry Eyed and the Morphe M518, and I'm just blending this color in my crease, using windshield wiper motions and circular motions. I do go in a couple of times like to build the shade up to get it, you know, to the intensity that I want. I feel like whenever I explain me doing my crease color, I feel like it's just the same explanation every time because it's literally, I'm doing the exact same thing every time. So yeah, you guys get the gist of it. I'm going to use this shade called Lumi, which is kind of a duochrome kind of shade, like where it looks white, but then it kind of has like that blue aqua color when the light hits it. It's a really pretty shade, but I'm just patting that all over my eyelid with this Sigma concealer brush. Then I wanted there to be a little bit more definition between the crease shade and the lid shade. So I'm going in with this color called Fine China, which is a really pretty just blue. I don't know, I really liked it in combination with these other two shades. So I'm just using this blending brush by Sigma, I think it's the E45, and kind of shaping out sort of like a cut crease with it. I wasn't super precise with this. I mean, you could get really precise if you wanted to, but you know, I thought it looked good just like that. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit more starry-eyed and kind of blend the edge of that out so it looks a little bit more seamless. Then for my inner corner highlight, I'm using that blue color in that L'Oreal True Match Lumi highlight in the shade Ice. I mean, if you can find that highlight, I really recommend it for this palette. Like, it pairs really pretty. I know that that highlight is a little tough to find, but it does pair really nice. It pairs really nicely with this eyeshadow palette. And then I'm going in with a little bit more of Fine China and smudging that on the lower lash line. Then sorry about that, that motorcycle was really loud. For my liquid liner, I'm just using the L'Oreal Infallible Paints in Electric Blue. And this is another one of those products that pairs really nicely with this palette. I don't know if L'Oreal still makes those liquid liners, but if you can get your hands on it, it looks, like I said, really pretty with that palette. If you are curious about the other makeup products I used on my face, like my lipstick or blush color, foundation, I'll have all that stuff listed and linked down below for you guys, so be sure to check that out. So this last look is seriously the easiest look to do. So I'm just using the shade Dabba D and blending that in my crease. And this is a really pretty blue. It's like a periwinkle. So it's kind of in between a blue and a purple. Now this shade was a little tricky to blend in the crease. Like, you're gonna have to spend a little bit of time building it up and blending it out. But once you get it blended, it looks nice. Then for the lid, I'm just going in with Billie Jean and my Sigma concealer brush and just patting that all over my eyelid. Then I'm taking a little bit more Dabba D, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Dabba D. And just smudging it on the lower lash line, and then I'm just going back and making sure that it's blended well in the crease For my inner corner, I'm using the shade Lumi and just popping it in my inner corner. I don't know, I find that that shade really brings something different to the look, so I really liked the way, I debated on putting that in my inner corner, but I'm glad that I did. And then I'm just putting a lot of mascara on, and then I decided to use this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter in my waterline just to make my eyes look more doll-like. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this 3 Looks 1 palette using the ColourPop Blue Moon palette. And I did get my hair done. So this is my new hair. You guys are seeing a little sneak peek if you watch till the end. If you do enjoy my 3 Looks 1 palette tutorials, please be sure to give this a thumbs up so I know to keep filming these for you guys. These take a lot of time to film and edit, so definitely let me know if you like these, because if you don't, I might not film them as much. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one, and I hope that you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.